Y'all ain't even getting it yet. Like y'all don't even understand what's going on. Y'all see the music coming out. Y'all think they doing it now. No, we not even doing it yet. We just giving y'all the music first. Like we not even doing it yet. Like it's not even
shit.
Yeah, like
shit type shit, you feel
trust me, like it ain't even happened yet. When it happen, you gonna know. You gonna be like, oh fuck. It's only two things you gonna say. You either gonna say who the fuck these niggas think they is, or you gonna be like, damn, them niggas finally doing it. There's only two things you can't say. Cause it's coming. I'm letting you know it's coming.
All right, man. Where we at right now? Who we with?
We with Rebel Gvng, King Geezy, Roach, Kazoma Beats, Mari 38. You already know. You got your boy 7-1. Shit, we are the Rebel Coalition. This right here, we are Rebel Gvng. And you tuned in. Rebel Gvng, DreamStack, the conversation. So they get it. But we all just trying to win. But this is shit.
Yeah. Young nigga been with it, same state, different city, same grind. Getting busy with the same niggas that came from the bottom with me. Who ain't afraid to get their hands dirty for the victory. I'm with it, if you with it, nigga, and I ain't lying.
So we here with King Geezy and Rebel Roach. Together they are Rebel Gvng. Now I want y'all to introduce yourselves so the people know from y'all voice who y'all is.
Go ahead, go first.
Sure, you know, man, it's the kid Lord Roach. I'm trying to be everybody's favorite weirdo rapper, you feel me? Trying to give good vibes, 5 songs, you know, all that shit, man, you feel me? And I do this shit for the west side of North Miami, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm King Geezy, representing up Locka. You know, I move like a boss, you understand? Like shit. You follow me, you must be a leader, cause that's the only way I move, you know what I'm saying? I lead by example, so you're gonna see the way I move is definitely top tier. So shit, you know, that's what I'm all about right there. Definitely top tier music, top tier everything.
So yeah, I don't really see too many groups coming out anymore. How y'all feel about the group dynamic within the hip hop scene right now? Cause I feel like it's dying down. How y'all feel since y'all are upcoming group?
I mean, I think to each his own. I think for a lot of people, it depends on like, you know what they trying to accomplish when they coming in. Like for us, I feel like for both of us, I feel like we think we mesh well and we get to accomplish everything that we want to accomplish working with each other. Even when we do stuff on our own, we still allowed to be ourselves. So yeah, I think yeah, it's just, you know, a matter of the universe working in our favor.
I'ma just put it like this. We is the best group.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking about nowadays. I'm talking about period. Like G shit. Whatever. If there's a style I can't reach, this nigga can reach.
Yeah.
If there's a style he can't reach, I can reach.
Yeah.
So mostly when you hear groups, niggas sound exactly the fucking same. And you don't get that shit from us.
Yeah, you never gonna hear 2 songs that sound the same from us.
Right.
G shit.
I already told, bro. I already feel like lyrically, I don't think there's a group that's really like matching us lyrically, because we can take it too many places.
G shit.
You know what I mean? So,
Right.
Our content range like crazy. Like, I might just drop a rock song just because.
Speaking of content, I know y'all just dropped a new project. Can you speak about that? What's the album name?
Dancing in the Fire.
Dancing in the Fire. So what's the meaning behind that name?
Representing like what it means for us and our perspective of being black in America. Just, you know, we pretty much talk about, like I said, like our trials and tribulations that we had to go through. We wanted it to represent like for everyone, because we know we're not the only ones that's going through what we go through, but there's not a lot of people who can tell the same stories as us coming from our background. And, you know, that's why we represented, like, you know, the black ballerina with the white crowd watching us, because it's like, that's pretty much what it is. It's like, you know, we doing our thing, and for the outsiders who don't know what it is to live this life, it's like you pretty much just watching us be extraordinary. We working 10 times as hard to do like the same amount of work, you know what I'm saying? So
I know it's a new artist coming out every day. I heard y'all talk about y'all versatility and I guess being able to make a lot of different type of music. Besides that, what makes you guys stand out as artists?
I think our personalities, for one. I think we bring a lot to the table that's been missing from the game, especially like with the younger artists, for actually having knowledge of the game, knowledge of history of what's going on. We'll be able to tap in with multiple generations doing what we do outside of just the music. You know what I'm saying? We still have the clothes, we have the the merchandise and stuff that's coming. It's a lot more that's coming outside of just the music. So I definitely feel like we can tap in with multiple generations, and that's the biggest plus side for us.
Shit. I mean, but a lot of other people, you could tell like it's one trick pony type shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, no disrespect to no other niggas, but that shit after a while, it's like you doing the same shit 17 million different people doing. How you even you?
Mm-hmm.
I know I can make a song right now. Motherfucker gonna be like, yo, hey, damn, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never heard no shit like this before. I ain't never heard no shit like this before. And you can tell by the way a nigga swag and nigga just vibe. Cool people, man.
Right. If I'm listening to y'all for the first time, why should I listen to this tape?
You should
I think
expect
that
versatility.
Yeah, I think outside of music, I think the climate of the world, if you're black, or even if you're not black and you just like you understand what's going on in the world and you have a good heart, I think like this is a project that you can marinate on and really like dissect it and dig into the minds of someone that's going through it from their perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely what I think you can take away from this album. Outside of that, if you're just looking for vibes, I think you can see that this is traditional hip hop, and it's a lot of like futuristic feels, a lot of experiment, and that's like it's like. I think it's a breath of fresh air. It's a glimpse of what's next to come for hip hop, not even just for us. I think we taking a leap of faith and going for the next sound for the genre. For the better of the culture.
So, do y'all consider yourselves Miami artists, or like, because I don't hear too many people sounding like y'all down here. So
I definitely consider myself a Miami artist, even though I understand like our sound isn't Miami based. Like I consider myself a Miami artist because of my content. It's like I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing if it wasn't for these blocks that we on right now. We right here off the Ave. So I grew up right down the street, 143rd. So it's like Locka made me. So I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing if I wasn't from around here. So definitely I consider myself a Miami artist. Locka to be exact, from the bone gristle.
I understand that, but I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a Miami artist.
Yeah.
I'm an artist of the world. Like I listen to all types of music, so it's certain little genre mixes I try to put together that probably not privy to Miami.
mm-hmm.
But like you said, these experiences we had here, growing up here, living here, just breathing everyday life type shit.
Yeah, because I mean
That
the
shit
sound,
always gonna be the content. That shit always gonna boost the content. It's always gonna make our sound. It's always gonna make everything we fucking do right here.
Yeah, because the
Gonna make
sound
it from right here.
The sound always evolves. Like I don't think, like I said, I don't think we sound like Miami artists, but the content is definitely here. The content was definitely born and bred down here in South Florida.
I know from my perspective, what make y'all stand out than a lot of up and coming artists is y'all sense of ownership. Can you speak on the importance of ownership in the music industry or life period?
Yeah, I mean in life, like you said, in life period, I think ownership is key. Like in order for us to survive, we have to be able to own something. Like that generational wealth is so imperative, and I coming out the hood, that's not something that we was taught. That's why, like, for us, even though, like, I feel like, of course, we still wasn't ready 2 years ago, but that's why I went out my way to focus on making sure the business was correct first before any music was ever released. We did little SoundCloud releases here and there, but there was no official music before the business was figured out. Even like we made sure the business was the right way. So it's like, even with this album, that's why this album was delayed, because it was stuff that I didn't know about that I had to figure out in order to release it. So it's like, yeah, ownership is key, because it's like in the long run, you definitely want to make sure you own as much as possible. And for us, like, you know, we do preach ownership, but it's like we wanna, you know, hit the billboards one time. We wanna, you know, we wanna play the game a little bit. We wanna, you know what I'm saying, shoot for that big shit. So it's like, we know eventually, like, we're gonna have to sit downs, and we're gonna have to, you know, take, you know, negotiate something that, you know, we might take a certain loss here that's gonna give us a gain in certain areas, but that's, you know, decisions that we willing to make in the future for our benefit. But we plan on getting our leverage now. Like, we don't want to just give it up right away, because like I said, we want to play that big boy game too. So we understand like what comes with that. So
shit, we don't want niggas to tell us, yo, man, when to fucking put our drawers on. You know, without ownership, you pretty much in a prison in itself. You could be a free man out in this world, but you're still in a certain prison if you don't own if you don't own your 24 hours. If you got to give your 24 hours to somebody else who don't value your 24 hours the way you do. So fuck it.
Yeah, and honestly, like, not to give up. I feel like I kind of said a little too much, but not even to give up our plans or whatever, but definitely, like, I understand this game, and I have a certain way that I'm gonna play it. Like, we gonna touch a little bit of that big boy shit too, but I mean, right now, we doing the groundwork right now. We gonna do it all on our own right now and see how far that can take us before we do anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, ownership is key, and like, I think people really need to take pride in like making sure you control your own narrative. Even if you do plan on rocking with some of these other big companies that really don't understand us, make sure you control your narrative, so when you do say no to these people, you feel comfortable saying no. You know what I mean? Don't say no just because you feel like, oh, they might have did something, but you don't even really understand what's going on. Like, anything I say no to is because I know, like, for a fact it's not in my best interest, you know, or our best
please,
interest.
people, read.
Yeah,
please.
read.
Reading is very fundamental. Please read.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the wrap up? What's next for Rebel Gvng and the whole movement?
Well, you know, domination.
Well, you already know, man. But yeah, no, literally world domination. Like, you know, we got 2 more projects coming. Actually, they're not gonna be Rebel Gvng projects. Rebel Gvng is pretty much done for this year. You're gonna be hearing us on other projects. We have our label, the Rebel Coalition. We dropping a compilation album coming at the end of November. That's coming soon. You're gonna hear a lot of Rebel Gvng on there. You're gonna see a lot of you're gonna see a lot of Be Yourself. You're gonna see a lot of 7-1. You're gonna, you know, it's gonna be a celebration. That album is definitely gonna be a celebration. And then in December you have the Cause I'm a Beast album that's coming. You know, that's our producer. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a Beast album is definitely gonna be very flavorful. It's gonna be on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's to come. And then you got a whole bunch of content just coming all 2021. Like, guarantee you're gonna look at this interview and be like, damn, them niggas said it. But look, 2021, y'all gonna know us all over the whole world.
Everything.
All over the nation. I'm gonna come all over the nation. We is planning national domination throughout all 2021. Y'all finna know us straight content. 2022, we coming for the whole world. So, like, that's pretty much what's to come for the game, man. We here.
Could you guide my steps? Leave my mind past the circumstance. Seems I'm blind in my consciousness. Retrieve my eyes from the darkest pit. See my lies and I wonder if there's still time. Can I make my wrongs right? I'm trying to just understand which side of life will I reside? The good or the bad? No, they say not to overthink every night round 2.
Liquor, bro. You just drinking it a little slower.
Nigga, that's 40% right there.
I got
this is.
This little sip finna do the same thing that shit finna do.
Yeah, that's it.
Like,
you killing like multiple bottles for like niggas 2 cups. You
no,
know?
he drinking the bottle of wine like it's a bottle of beer. Like,
man, that shit, it's not as bad.